Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca. I'm the Graduate and Intern Recruitment Manager at Aurecon. I live and work on the Gadigal lands of the Eora Nation, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Thanks for joining the session. Today, I'm going to provide you with an overview of Aurecon, who we are, our core values, and some of the projects that we work on. And I'll also welcome Sam, a current engineering student who works in our Sydney office in our overhead lines team, and she'll be providing her perspective on life at Aurecon as a graduate. But first, I'd like to share a video with you. This is our new graduate campaign video, and it really gives you an essence of who we are, the projects we work on, and the type of people we're looking to recruit. So I hope you enjoy.
It's time to design a world in which people and the planet can flourish together. At Aurecon, we're taking action to bring environmentally friendly ideas to life. And we want you, unconventional thinkers and dedicated doers, to change the world with us. We're looking for designers, engineers and advisors who feel deeply passionate about creating solutions for a sustainable, livable future. Work on projects like the Woodside Building for Technology and Design, which was featured at the COP26 UN Climate Conference in 2021. Or the award-winning Project Gilgai, a portable solar-powered water treatment system that can filter potable water every day for isolated communities. Or the Trentham to Upper Hutt project, which won the Innovation category at the Engineering New Zealand's 2021 Envy Awards. Or the Chong Kwan O interchange, providing a strategic road network for the citizens of Hong Kong. Does that sound like something you want to be part of? Co-create a better future with us and our clients. Together, we'll be unstoppable.
We are a team of over 5,400 people connected across Australia, New Zealand and Asia. We have head offices in the most major cities in these regions. So international movements are often facilitated later in your career. Sustainability and innovation is at the core of everything we do, and we truly believe that we have a role to play in the future of humanity. And we want grads like you to come and co-create a better future with us. To learn how we're acting on climate change and working towards a net zero carbon future, listen to one of our podcasts and read our Just Imagine blog, which will provide you with an insight into the kind of amazing work the teams do every day at Aurecon. We'll drop these the links to the podcast and the Just Imagine blog in the chat now, so you can access them. We have a supportive and inclusive culture, and diversity is a main driver for us. So Aurecon operates across a wide variety of different sectors, including the built environment. So these are projects that come out of the ground, and they span across sectors including health, retail, airport terminals, education and defence. Energy, so this part of the business spans across different energy sectors, from renewable energy to power distribution, and we're focused on working towards sustainable energy sources and improving infrastructure and efficiency. We also have the transport team, which focuses on road, rails, tunnels, bridges, airports and ports, and the water division, which is working towards helping the water industry meet the sustainable challenge of water infrastructure management. So in those operational parts of the business, we would normally recruit from core engineering disciplines, from civil to mechanical, electrical, chemical, etc. But we also have the advisory part of the business, which is more like business consulting, and it has 6 major pillars to this part of the business. So we have environmental and planning. Here we would look for students with environmental or natural sciences background, asset management, so engineering, business, science, maths, commerce, etc. Communications and stakeholder management. This is more suited to students who are studying PR, media, communications or HR. We have infrastructure and risk advisory. This aligns well with double degree students from business, law, engineering and commerce. We have program advisory, which is our project management arm, and this aligns closely to construction management, project management and engineering disciplines. And then we have digital, where we welcome a range of IT-based disciplines. But no matter what discipline you study, you can play a vital part in working towards a livable future by introducing sustainable innovations, materials, and processes to achieve our objectives. You don't have to be a sustainability engineer to make a change. This degree matrix is featured on our website, and we'll pop a link into the chat now so you can access this part of the website. And it provides an overview of which degree disciplines are relevant for each part of the business. If you access the under the Aurecon Teams tab, you'll see that there's hyperlinks to different parts of the business. So you can access the building, the energy, the land infrastructure division. Please go in and have a look and understand our business, because when you apply for the graduate program, we will ask you where your 2 business unit preferences are, and that will really determine which teams you go through the recruitment process with. So I really urge you to look at this matrix, explore the website and the business. If you've got any questions on which part of the business is most relevant to you, please connect with me on LinkedIn and feel free to ask any questions, or come into the networking tables after this session and ask any questions. Myself and Leonard will be here all afternoon. So we offer a 2-year graduate program. Applications are open now until the 3rd of April. And we also offer paid internships towards the end of the year through the summer break. We'll open up applications in July for the internship program, but please subscribe to our newsletter, and this will provide you with information on open and closing dates and keep you updated on Aurecon news. Our grad program is designed to set you up for success and to give you the information, support, and guidance needed to establish and fast track your career. The grad program will start in February 2023. That's a training and development part of the program, but ideally we aim to bring as many grads as possible into the business before that February start date, just depending on your availability. So on the program, you'll benefit from a wide range of training and development sessions, which will aim to develop your commercial, consultancy, and digital skills. We also want you to develop your soft skills as well as your technical skills, and we'll help you become a professional networker, we'll help you build your own personal brand, and we'll also advise you and support you in working towards becoming chartered if that's something that you're interested in. We offer a lot of support when transitioning onto the grad program, because we understand it can be quite daunting for people coming into a professional working environment for the first time. We actually have a cohort called Limelight, and that's the cohort of our emerging professionals, and that's anybody within the first 5 years of their career. So they've probably been through this intern and grad process before. So we will align you with a buddy from the Limelight cohort to help you as a support system coming into the business when you come onto the graduate program. We'll also allocate you a technical line manager and a technical mentor, just as to help you with that support on the graduate program. Now, something we've introduced this year, which is quite exciting, is a rotation system. So 6 months from your start date, you will have a mandatory rotation. You'll work together closely with the people team to discuss your skills and your interests, and we will align that first rotation as closely as possible to your interests. Now, you can rotate up to 4 times within the 2 years of the graduate program, or you can rotate once and then stick with that team if you've really found your passion. And we wanted to introduce this rotation system so you can really experience different parts of the business and understand where you want your career path to go. But it's also going to help us create teams who can work across multidisciplinary projects. So how can you apply to the graduate program? As I mentioned, applications are open now. You can find the tab to apply on our website. The first step in the process is to upload an application. So you'll be asked a few generic questions here. You'll also be asked your business unit preference. So remember to have a look at our website first. You'll be asked to upload a resume, a cover letter, and a transcript. And then after that, after applications have closed on the 3rd of April, you'll be then pushed to a skills-based assessment. So this is up to 8 questions. The majority require written response, but 2 of the questions will require a video response. Now, you can record this video response on your iPhone, so you can retake it up to 50 times if you like, so you've got the perfect shot, and then you can upload it to the skills-based assessment. Following on from that part of the process, it will be either a face-to-face or virtual interview, just depending on the team's requirements, and then we'll move to offer stage after that. And again, we'll drop the link in the chat function here so you can access the correct part of the website. So now I'd like to welcome Sam. She's a member of our overhead line team in Sydney. And she's also a member of our Limelight cohort, and she's here to give her perspective on life as a grad at Aurecon.
Thanks, Rebecca. So, hi everyone. My name's Sam, and I've been at Aurecon now for a year and a half. I started as an undergrad in September 2020, and then in 2021, I started my graduate program. I completed the Bachelor of Civil Engineering Honours, specialising in structures at Western Sydney University. Yeah, so I was attracted to Aurecon because of the great stories I've heard about it at university. The look of Aurecon on LinkedIn and its website was very attractive and appealing to me, like through its use of bright colors, which really caught my eye. And additionally, seeing that Aurecon has many sectors that you could work in, like water defense, rail, roads, etc. And it's also in many cities and countries. So yeah, right now I'm sitting in the transport rail team, but more specifically the overhead wiring team. Many of you, like myself, might not even know what overhead wiring is, but basically, for the picture on the slide, it's the structures and wires that keeps our trains running. And overhead wiring is very important because, like, now when I'm on a train line, I'm always looking outside and seeing these structures and wiring out the window. And without them, like, obviously trains won't be running, right? And yeah, overhead wiring is very diverse. It's not suited to one type of engineering. Our team is made up of mechanical, electrical, civil engineers, as there's a lot to consider when designing. We also work very closely with many sectors across the Aurecon teams to ensure we aren't affecting, any of their utilities as well. But that just all depends on which project we're working on. So my role involves working closely with clients, Sydney Trains and Transport for New South Wales, where we look at assessing their structures and wiring, make sure they're in suitable conditions. Do they need upgrading? Are they damaged? How can we make them more sustainable? And also, keep up with demands of the population who use the rail systems. As more people on the trains, the heavier they are, so the more energy is required to make those trains move. So a lot of assessments and calculations through Excel, Space Gas, AutoCAD are needed to make sure we are maintaining the safe and efficient rail system. So I've worked on a few major projects. A really interesting one, which I learnt a lot on, was the St. Leonard's Plaza project. We had to work very closely with Lane Cove City Council and the Aurecon Bridge team to provide this a solution, as this new open green space was clashing with some overhead wiring structures below. This project went back and forth to make it work, as we had to ensure our structures had enough clearance from the new green space, which is supported by a bridge with steel reinforcement. If our steel structures don't have enough clearance from the bridge, it can easily cause it to electrify, and obviously we don't want that. So we had to put in one new structure which sat like underneath that bridge at a lowered height, to ensure the wires like kind of create like a semicircle underneath the bridge. It sounds easy, but it really wasn't. We had to just make sure we weren't affecting any other utilities, such as the rail signals, drainage, and water lines as well. But yeah, this project really gained my knowledge in many fields as well, many disciplines, and also how to work with the client to make sure the project got delivered on time. But yeah, I love working at Aurecon because you have this huge support network, ability to learn and grow. And as soon as you get paired up, like you get paired up with a buddy, and you get to go ask them as many questions as you want. Might be the silliest questions, but the buddy can really help you in this space. And for me, actually, I had a really interesting start in 2020 where my interview was online, and all my equipment was shipped to me instead of being handed out in the office. And the first time meeting my manager was on site. It was really funny because I had no clue how short or tall he was, because obviously the camera on Teams can kind of throw you off. But we got there. There's a photo of me and him in the slides here, and that was 2 months after joining Aurecon. And also, yeah, I understand as grads we're a bit scared that we know nothing. I think we don't have the right skill set, but Aurecon really does embrace that. They have multiple helpful resources, events, knowledge hubs, where you can go and learn more about the company, and say you want to improve your skills in a software like AutoCAD. There's many people, or even LinkedIn learning resources, which can really help your learning and development. And yeah, additionally, Aurecon has an emerging professionals initiative called Limelight, which I'm a part of. And Limelight is run by emerging professionals like myself, and its aim is to support and network with other emerging professionals. You get to meet people from different sectors. There's events which can help your career development. You get to hear and learn and develop from others' experiences and to also build your own personal brand. And I just want to close off by saying Aurecon's a great place to work. As you can see in this photo, all of us grads got to go on site together and we had some dinner, which was really great fun. And I'll pass it back over to you, Rebecca.
Great,
Just got
thanks,
to quickly wrap
Sam.
up, Rebecca. So yeah, because it's time now. So if we can just wrap this up here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So look, come and chat to us after. I was just going to go through some awards that we have, but as mentioned, our applications are open now till the 3rd of April for the graduate program. Visit our website, sign up to our newsletter, and follow us on social media to listen to our Instagram live sessions next week. We'll have a Q&A with a current asset management grad. So yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.